Hi, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your December 22nd to the 28th, 2024 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously. It gets this channel seen by the YouTube algorithm, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you are interested in a private reading or a gift card, check out my website, danehartguidedmessages.com. It's listed in the description box below. Okay, sorry, I just needed to take a deep breath in and release it. Now, before we dive into this reading, let's clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Gemini, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels. Ooh. And spirit guides, angels and spirit guides. Uh-huh. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. Oh, wow. Okay, let me just make sure everything's in frame. Yay, it is. Okay, double checking also that we're recording because it's always terrible if you don't press record. Okay. This is a really, really interesting time here, Gemini. And I know we don't like to hear the word interesting, right? We want to hear fantastic and wonderful. Oh my gosh, it's so great. It is a really good reading. But it's interesting because we're transforming. We're coming out of a time that was, kind of, I'm just hearing the Fairly Odd Parents theme song, like doom and gloom up in his room type of thing. That dates me. But there's this sense of like, oh my gosh, I'm coming out of doom and gloom, and I'm stepping out of an isolated time. And it's not a time that's isolated, like, oh, this will only happen this one time, but it made me feel isolated. The 10 of Swords is about rebirth, transformation, understanding. But remember also, back in medieval times, which is what the Rider-Waite-Smith deck is based off of, gets inspiration from, swords changed your life. They changed your family's life. They made you into somebody, because not everybody was allowed to walk around with a sword. You just weren't. And so with 10 swords stabbed into you, that's wealth. That's power. That's knowledge given, because they wouldn't be left there. In the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, it's a person laying flat on the ground with 10 swords in them. It's overkill, first of all. So we can be kind of being a little bit dramatic. I know, shocking, clutch your pearls. Gemini, we're never dramatic at all. But yeah, it's being a little bit dramatic with things, but it's also gaining an understanding and having a resurrection of self and an empowerment of self and seeing yourself move forward in a way you hadn't anticipated that you could. And now it's taking that knowledge, taking all those swords that were left in you, and it's becoming unstoppable. It moves us to the Knight of Wands. You have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. I don't know why I get such a a thing like somebody is coming into your life who's very strong, very capable, very competent, and very down to earth, right? Wands and Pentacles are the down to earth cards, are the practical, everyday cards. And they're the ones we need. They're the foundation cards that we build everything else off of. So the King of Wands comes into play. This is somebody who is a very good dresser. This is somebody who is charismatic, determined, focused, tower time. Now, you can be coming out of a relationship or out of a situationship or whatever, even like a work relationship with somebody who is very, very charismatic, very little substance. Okay. So you can also be very wary about people who present themselves this way. So there's going to be somebody who's coming into your world. You're going to write them off. You're going to like not give them a second look. Later on down the road, you will be looking at them again. Now, this could be romantically, this could be business wise, this could be friendship wise, but just know that that energy is building itself here now. You're looking at things very differently than you have before. Your foundation has been shaken. You're seeing yourself differently. You're seeing yourself empowered. The Knight of Cups is moving you towards success, towards prosperity, but also holding up what you love. Remember, the Knight of Cups is holding the Holy Grail. And that is the cup, whether you believe in the mythos or the factual history of Jesus or not, it doesn't really matter. It is said that the Holy Grail was the cup that caught the blood of Christ, okay, when he was being crucified. So here with the King of Cups, it is holding up and moving forward towards what is most sacred to you and most powerful to you. That which is sacred to your being and your soul. You're coming out of a tower time, a time that blew your mind. Like it was like mind blowing. I didn't think it could happen this way. I didn't realize it could be like that. And your foundation was shaken. Yes. And it wasn't necessarily just. It wasn't necessarily fair. But that is something we learn as we grow. We love stories where good triumphs over evil. And sometimes in real life, it doesn't work that way. You have the person who's the narcissist, who's the, does anything to get ahead for themselves type of person, steps on anybody, and they look like they're winning. But, and it doesn't really matter that deep down in their soul, they're not. It's like, but they look like they are. They look like they have everything. So here, just be mindful that the justice that you are seeking may not be visible to you, and that's okay. It is. It doesn't feel like it's okay because I'm just hearing, no, it's not. But Spirit is saying, yes, it is. The King of Pentacles is prosperity and success and bounty. It is a sense of a job well done, planting seeds, looking at everything as being interconnected, being, powerfully woven together. And it leads us to taking the reins. It's like, no, I am successful. I am prosperous. Again, it doesn't mean that we all have to be millionaires and walk red carpets and have people shouting our names. That would be, well, personally, that'd be awful. Like that sounds like such a cool thing until you just can't be a normal person anymore. And so here it's taking your reins of your life and it's moving forward saying, this is what I'm passionate about. This is what I love. A job can be a job. We need jobs. We need to keep the lights on and put food on the table, right? But our passion is our life in between. And here with the Ace of Wands, which is a gift from God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, given to the King of Wands. It's like, this is a passion. This is a fire I never knew I had. And that's what we're going to be saying during this time. It's like, I never knew I could do this. I never knew I wanted to do this. I never knew I could be so passionate. I never knew. And all of a sudden, Gemini, we are feeding the fires of our creativity and our success. The Queen of Cups is water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay? If you're born on the cusp with Cancer, if you have water sign energy in your chart, it's going to come forward very healingly, very lovingly, very powerfully. Okay? If you are interested in females, right? Or in males here, right? You have this energy of love and compassion guiding you forward, but also helping you, feel your passion, like let you know that you can, instead of constantly telling you that you can't. And it brings us then to the Two of Cups. It brings us to healing, beautiful love. It brings us to this place of the sacred feminine, sacred masculine coming together. But this is also my minor arcana lovers card. And we are represented by the lovers in the major arcana. This is love, this is passion, this is insight guiding us forward. But this is healing after a tower time, after things haven't necessarily been just or fair. And the Four of Swords is saying here, prioritize your sleep, prioritize your rest, let yourself calm, let yourself center. It is okay. With the Four of Swords, it is also honoring your story. You have been through a lot. You have overcome a lot. And the triumph that is you is extraordinary. Yeah. We might also be having a little bit of difficulty with the Libra energy during this time frame September 23rd to October 22nd, but it's just that we have different ideas of what is fair or what things should be. And if we just say, okay, agree to disagree, that could really be helpful. Okay. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and Spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is the Heron, and it says, let go of convention and follow your own unique path. Amen. Kind of like, that's just stamp it out, send it out. That's the way to go. The Heron is our card. Don't worry about how everybody else says you're supposed to do it. Gemini, live free. Live beautifully, yourself. It moves us then to our chakra energy, angels, and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. This is Angels and Masters. This is the soul star chakra located 6 inches above our crown. Our angels and our spirit guides are absolutely protecting us during this time, Gemini. We are moving forward in love and healing, but knowing that we are protected, that we are guarded, and that we are sacredly safe. It moves us then to the energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is the Prince of Cups. So we have a very positive Prince of Cups coming forward, but we can also have a very negative Prince of Cups, somebody who is emotionally manipulative, who can be very immature, okay, and who demands a lot without offering anything in return. All right. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Our subconscious spirit message is the meadowlark, and it says, smile. You will soon experience a wonderful journey of inner discovery. And you're experiencing it right now. You know this is here. There's so much more on the horizon, Gemini. Be mindful of the tower. We have gone through tower times. And sometimes when we go through tower times, right, the fire, the lightning, it scorches the land. It scorched the tree. It scorched the tower. It opened up our world to maybe truths we didn't want to see. It's like I could have gone my whole life without ever knowing that. And that's okay. Without ever feeling that. And that's okay. But Spirit needed us to have that message and have that understanding with the tower to be mindful of. Be mindful of feeling like you're going to fall back into a tower time when it's the fear of the tower time that is wrapped around you right now. Okay, it's like I'm just going to wait for the other shoe to drop. I'm never safe. I'm never going to get comfortable. I'm never going to settle down, build roots, build connections, because it's all going to be ripped from me. And that's not true. That is not true. That comes when you go through a traumatic tower time. It does. It's like, now I'm scared. Now I'm scared to be joyous. Do not be scared to be joyous, Gemini. You were born to be joyous. It moves us then to play. Right? They're born to be joyous. And then we have the heart chakra and play come forward. Human beings cannot play when we do not feel safe. So embracing play, embracing joy, embracing happiness, that is just beautiful. It's beautiful. It feeds our heart. It feeds our energy vibration. It makes good cheer flow around us. It is just lovely. It brings us then to our subconscious spirit message, and it is the Page of Wands. It is connecting with our inner child self, with our passion, with our fire. We can also have young energy around us, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that subconsciously is speaking to our inner child self and trying to communicate that our passion needs to shine. Our beauty needs to come forward in that innocent, joyous way of a child. All right, Gemini. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time, of this week, and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Gemini. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed week and happy holidays. Bye.